right, Fox News alert, because on Capitol Hill, the House passing the Executive Amnesty Prevention Act, declaring President Obama's executive actions on immigration null and void. The bill introduced by Florida Congressman Ted Yoho. Tony Sayegh is a Fox News contributor. Bernard Whitman is a former Bill Clinton pollster and the CEO of Whitman Insight Strategies. Tony, what are we to make of this? They passed it.
Well, look, I mean, this is obviously something that we've anticipated. This is a lawless action by the president that has drawn ire, frankly, from the left and the right, including many left constitutional scholars. In fact, Jonathan Turley, a known liberal law professor, has joined the House GOP's effort in fighting the president on this. Although this action might appear to be symbolic, I think it's an important first step to show that the House and John Boehner get the message that the base of the party do want to make sure that they are going to have their voices heard and stand up to the president on what clearly is an overreach of the constitutional authority he has.
All right. So there was some bipartisan action on it, a little bit, Bernard. I think there were 3 Democrats who voted yes on it as well. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are this bill is going exactly nowhere, which is where all the obstructionist legislation that the Republicans have passed has gone. The president acted absolutely within his authority. It's within precedent. And the fact that the House Republicans are ceremoniously voting to try to deny the presidential action shows the sort of lack of real leadership on the part of the Republicans.
Really? Because there are 17 states, too, joining together in a lawsuit, Bernard, challenging the legality of the immigration order. So are those 17 states also in the same category of what you just described?
No, it's even worse. The states don't have any standing. Immigration is a federal issue, not a state's issue. This is
really?
Just another...
Ask Texas Governor Rick Perry about that.
It's, you know what, it's Texas grandstanding. This is just more obstruction in the states of the president's agenda. They did it with the Medicare.
That's why they use their
expansion.
own money to battle what the Fed should be up to. Tony.
And when a third of states are joining this lawsuit, Gretchen, with the governors naming themselves as plaintiffs, it's more than grandstanding. It costs Texas $12.1 billion in increased costs because of illegal immigration. In fact, you have health care costs, education costs, extra law enforcement costs that the states end up picking up the burden on. We saw it when the DACA ruling that the president had.
It's definitely a state issue for border states. All right, guys, I want you to look.
And there's legal precedent for that, too. It's Massachusetts versus EPA.
All right, thank you for that legal information. Now for a look at the reddest and bluest states in America. Check out this map on your screen. This shows you states where members of the House, the Senate, and the governor all belong to the same party. Bernard, have you passed out yet?
No, I don't think this is frankly anything new. It's mostly in the South. You know, this has looked this way for the most part for the last 40 or 50 years since the Democrats lost the South in the aftermath of the Civil Rights Movement. It's gotten a little bit worse in these midterms. Why? Because we had an unpopular president. We had a lot more Senate seats to defend. But the truth is, in 2016 going forward, the Republicans are going to actually be the ones who are more pressed. They've got twice as many Senate seats to defend, 24 versus our 10, and they've got no one to run against. They're actually going to have to run a positive agenda for president. That should be a shock.
What Bernard is not telling you, because this argument that these are all regional strength for Republicans only based in the South is, look at the upper Midwest. Look at the Northeast. Why are they not more blue? Because Republican governors are winning in Democratic states. Republican legislative chambers are now 68 legislative chambers of 98 are controlled by Republicans because Republicans do a much better job state by state. Democrats have become, frankly, a party that really just caters to a national base and do not know how to win state elections. That's why this map, frankly, is not more blue.
But the national base has managed to elect a president in the last 2 years.
A lot of breaking news happening, so I got to go. Sorry, guys. Thanks much.
Thanks, Gretchen.